You'll find them searching for a hiker in distress or on patrol transporting an offender for lockup. You'll find them on the street keeping traffic moving and behind a desk maintaining critical information for prosecution. You'll also find that they are the members of a proud community of volunteers dedicated to assisting law enforcement as members of the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office Posse. Serving the citizens of Maricopa County, the Sheriff's Posse fulfills an important role in supporting the sworn deputies in the field for law enforcement, public safety, and community service.
Go out and patrol with the deputies and I'm helping them out. It's really fulfilling in a sense. I feel like I'm doing something to help the community, help these deputies out. You know, when I'm taking a prisoner off their hands, taking them to jail so they can stay out in the streets, or when I'm backing them up on a call or go in a house, but you know, when they're by themselves or a traffic stop, you know, you really feel like you're doing something to help them out. It feels good.
Well, I joined the Posse in Sun Lakes for the Sheriff's Office is because I want to give back to my community. I mean, I think that's what everybody should be involved in. What can we do for our community to make it better?
Made up of volunteers from all walks of life, being a member of the Posse is a challenging and fulfilling experience, one that you can be a part of. There is always a need for new Posse members, and there are many opportunities available to suit your interests. All it takes is commitment and desire to serve your community.
Well, it's been a great opportunity. You meet a lot of interesting people, you get to see a lot of interesting things, and being involved in just a full array of different programs from serving warrants to helping out in search and rescue to uniform patrol gets you exposed to a tremendous amount of things going on in the community.
I believe the Posse is important because we know the Sheriff's Office has limited resources. There's lots of capable folks in the area, and we have free time to do it, supporting our community, and that's why I come out and do it.
As a deputy, I do see that the Posse is a huge asset for me in particular and to the office. They can be called out in moment's notice. These guys are volunteers. They come out all time of the nights. During the day, if we need them for securing a crime scene, they're there. They're an amazing group of guys.
Since territorial days, volunteer Posse members have played a part in upholding the law in the West. This tradition entered the modern era in 1941 when the Maricopa County Sheriff's Posse was formed in response to the manpower drain caused by World War II. The early posses participated in many phases of law enforcement and evolved into formal groups with specific vital functions. In 1993, Sheriff Joe Arpaio energized the Posse program into the robust active force that it is today, with 60-plus separate Posse groups comprising a force of 1,600 citizen volunteers that support search and rescue, crime prevention, civic functions, major disasters, and large-scale emergencies.
We have a lot of outside details. We do saturation details, we do security patrols, we've done loop days. We are currently now working up at the lake with Lake Patrol. We do almost anything that they call us out to do.
Right now what we're doing is we're doing transport for a saturation patrol, and obviously the 45 to 50 minutes I just spent driving to the scene of the stop and returning allowed that deputy to get back to his job a lot quicker while I took care of what I could for him to bring his detainee here to the center.
When we're out on patrol, one of my duties as a posseman is to back up the deputy and ensure officer safety. When the deputy makes contact with the driver of the vehicle, I can assist him by either running the vehicle plate at his discretion to see if the vehicle plate is registered and valid. Also, when I walk up to a vehicle, I can check any of the passengers that he can't see. I can see different areas of the vehicle that he can't see from the driver's side. I can also monitor traffic coming up to make sure he doesn't get hit by a driver or somebody that turns their lights on and drives towards him. If I'm there and I find something that the deputy may not see is a great feeling, knowing that, you know, I made a difference and possibly could have saved the deputy's life or could have saved somebody else's life by being there to help him.
The primary role of the Posse is to support the sworn deputies and to help them be more effective as law enforcement officers. From transporting and booking prisoners into jail to being the eyes and ears of the deputies while on patrol. The duties assigned to the Posse are as varied as the Posse itself. Within the Posse, there are many different specialties. While the most visible are those out on patrol, there are also other members that serve in administrative tasks, training, search and rescue, medical rescue, and even a special technical unit dealing with cyber crime. Any specialty is open to new members. All it takes is drive and desire to step forward and get involved.
The Posse is a great place to use all different kinds of skills and backgrounds from people in their normal civilian life. We all come together to support the office. The training that you'll need, you'll receive, and it's a great place to just meet other people and do the things that you enjoy doing.
For my day job, I own an off-road shop, and I do custom fabrication work. I'm an Arizona native, and the outdoors and four-wheeling is something I've done as a kid, and pretty much this is a perfect combination of the two. So I built this for use for just doing this, for search and rescue, for desert patrol, and anything the office needs, I'm more than happy to give them a hand. I've been doing this for 10 years, and some of the best friends I've had, some of the best times I've had has been within this program. And the feeling of coming home and doing something good for the day is, you can't beat that, and that's hard to put a price on.
I would suggest that you do get involved. The initial training is very short and very simple, and then you can decide where you want to go from there. The opportunities are endless within the office. There's always somewhere for you to go with the skills you have to support those within the office.
Being a Posse member requires commitment, and for those that answer the call, comprehensive training is provided. Participation in any office-approved detail is based on one's level of training. There are 3 training levels a Posse person can complete. They are basic, advanced, and qualified armed posseman, or QAP.
Training program that we've established, you got to think about it. We just can't throw a posseman out there. We got to supply them with everything that possibly give them so they can be out there and supply the deputies with what they need. And that's what the training program is all about, is getting you started, teaching you the basics, and then letting you go and apply it out there in the field. And think about it, it's free training. Where else can you go and get training for free that equals to that of a law enforcement officer in the state of Arizona?
From basic to qualified armed possemen, the training encompassed 200 plus hours of class instruction and includes subjects such as law and legal, CPR first aid, and traffic control. Advanced and QAP instruction will prepare Posse members with the skills they need in defensive tactics, mechanical restraints, prisoner transport, and use of firearms.
For me, the Posse program's been an awesome experience. I've learned so much through the different levels of training. I've gone a long way in a couple years, and there's always something new to be learned. Every time I go work district, I learn something, I meet somebody new, and I realize a new problem that needs to be dealt with within our community.
A diverse set of skills and experience is needed to fill out the ranks of the various specialized Posse units, and there are abundant opportunities for all that want to get involved.
To do basic search and rescue, you have to attend the Basic Search and Rescue Academy for the state of Arizona, but after that you can do specialized training as far as quads, mounted, or even mountain rescue. But no matter what your age, ability, your background is, you can always participate and help us out and be part of our team.
It's important for the Posse members to participate in the specialized training that we provide, because in the real world they're going to be dealing with situations that are going to call for drastic measures and understanding of what the use of force is and why they have to do the things that they do in order to effect arrest on a felony subject. As an officer, I rely on the Posse completely for this program. We wouldn't be able to do this. We wouldn't have the numbers, we wouldn't have the bodies to be able to safely effect the arrest for these subjects. We have a lot of people that have to be involved, everybody from Posse members that are running up the warrant packets to the actual people that are serving at the team level. If they aren't there, we couldn't do what we do.
From assisting deputies on patrol to aiding in desert rescue, the Posse is dedicated to helping meet the challenges of protecting the community and supporting law enforcement efforts. Even with its large sheriff's department, there is constant need for additional members of the Posse. Now is the time for you to get involved. You just need to answer one question.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Because if you are, the Posse has a place for you.